Welcome in, everyone. That would be stupid. For VOD watchers, I forgot to hit start recording when I said that. But I suggested the game might actually be beatable. Hope everyone's having a good day. We'll have to sue them for false advertising. Like requesting a refund, like, I beat this. I specifically bought a game that was not supposed to be able to be beat. Let's get started. I'm excited. We had a much better third stream than second stream. All right, almost got this. And when we last left off, the mastering studio got blowed up. Hang on 1 second. There it is. Someday, teach me that. Oh, one moment, one moment. I'm surprised you didn't already know how. You'd think. How the hell have you gotten by? You've definitely broken lucky, mostly. Some smashed doors, a lot of stolen keys. Well, okay, sure. Someday I'll teach you. It's not that hard. Alright, so if I remember correctly, all the elevators in this building have electronic locks, keycard stuff. Each keycard is only approved for a specific subset of floors and rooms, so we make it as far as we can, then we look for another. Okay, they got this place like the fucking Shinra building. It might be faster to just watch the 1 hour video of the hackers conference where they talk about elevators. And then we make it to the top. And at the top, there's a computer system up there that controls all harm systems. Oh damn, we're like in. We smash that thing up. We're in shambles. We get the key cards by... I mean, we don't... Damn, she's the interrupter. We don't do it quietly. We're past that. That's why we're here. Besides, everyone here is a cop. Do you really care? Yeah, point. But what if we get swarmed? Blaze of glory? I'd rather stay alive. Kidding. Look, don't worry. If we do this right, we'll be fine. Security isn't gonna be too tight yet. DC isn't gonna be in a ground floor... Whoa, what did you say? That like, skipped itself. Maybe not him. I can't read these, they're on top of each other! Oh my god, he's from Mra. When he faces right, he's from Mra. We've met, actually. Hey, toothpaste cop. Oh, it's you? You. How'd you even get in? Door got unlocked? This is an extremely restricted area. You'd be under arrest even if you weren't wanted. I won't say this twice. Put your hands where I can see them. Sure, if that's what you want. Oh, fuck. Getting right into it. This'll get us far, right? Damn, it will get you far. All we see is numbers. Quick type that in, get yourself a pizza. While you can. Can I rotate it the correct way? Little by little? Can't, not really. I almost feel bad for the guy. Don't. He'd have done the same to you. Regardless, no time to waste. Let's get. Okay, but I want a snack. I'm not allowed to jump on him in here. I was gonna jump on everything. Penny, what are these? Oh, no. No. Don't touch. Sorry. The problem with the silence, as always, is that I can't think my way around a thing that changes when I think about it. No matter what I do, I'm going to change what the thing is by being there. Which means, again, no way to punch through the hole. The wave always collapses. Any idea what this is talking about? There are more important things to worry about right now. More notes from whoever this is. Oh wow, Orzondo. Oh, that's whoever this is. Why don't you try giving yourself amnesia? Well, Orzondo, thanks for the question. If I did that, I wouldn't remember what I was looking at in the first place. I wouldn't know why it was important. So it wouldn't matter. Also, no method of inducing amnesia previously known, or that I could come up with, would leave me intact. I like being intact. We're exploring the lore, we're exploring... Alright, let's see how much they actually trust the big guy. And then the elevator doesn't even open. Beautiful. They make him walk the stairs. Only bad news is that all the way for this elevator is only halfway. We'll need to swap to another ride on floor 50. Sounds easy. Wait, this building has over 100 floors, right? Tallest building in the... That's nuts. It's almost 2/3 of Burj Khalifa. A what? The tallest building in the world. No, it's not. I've never heard of it. Really? I'm pretty sure of this. Nothing beats Harm Tower. Anyway, that's our floor. Just because you haven't heard of it doesn't mean it isn't real, Penny. Her Redditor attitude, her blue sky ass. Hi. Report to Crest. Eyes on the suspect. Floor 50. Should have hit that guy harder. Damn it. Any way around? No. And we can't go back. Train's already moving. Let's build some track then. Literally knew a guy like that? I feel like that's half a society. Unfortunately. Dang. Alright, we're good. It's extra annoying when they think they're extremely smart on top of it. It stems from the same place as people who are like afraid to say I don't know when they don't know something. Never mind, we're not good. I must have disabled the main elevators completely. Surprisingly smart move. What now? We can't just sit around and wait to get caught. Try some other doors. Maybe the one outside? Bioacoustics? Cargo elevators aren't on the main line. If we find one, we can keep moving. Penny's a real one for coming with, like, in person. Nothing. He doesn't have access? Zeta clearance only. Sheesh, you'd think they'd have given their head of ground troops a higher security clearance. Okay. Stick to the plan. We either need to find a keycard marked Zeta, or we find another door out of here. I'm sure somebody must have left their badge laying around. I won't lie. I can feel myself hesitating a bit. A small bit. If I had a weaker stomach. If I was a different kind of person. If. The research has finally borne out a thing that I've felt to be true for a while, but could only scratch at proving. Which is that the research itself is dangerous. The second you realize what it's telling you, you realize that listening to it is a problem. But, you know, omelets and eggs, and pains and gains, and free lunches, I do not know. The train is already moving. What would happen if enough people remembered something that didn't? That's not grammatically correct, I think. Only some of those were in quotations. Holy shit, I've been so stupid. I've been so dumb. It's so obvious that I'd be fired for not thinking about it if I wasn't my own boss. So, okay. The problem has been that thinking about the thing changes the thing. Because in thinking about the thing, I'm filling the space with something. So the thing becomes the something. The shape around the space vanishes. The solution is so simple it becomes idiotic. It sounds like toy philosophy. You make the space think about itself. What does that even mean? Right? Big, huge, stupid pause for effect. Sure, okay. If you could get a silence to self-reinforce, it wouldn't matter what I projected onto it. It wouldn't matter what anyone projected onto it. And then I could finally break it open. And maybe that's how I can see what's on the other side. The other side of what? Oh. Serving nothing today. This door being broken isn't anything new, from the looks of things. Shit. Aren't doors like this supposed to open in emergencies? What if there's a fire? Everyone dies, I guess. Seriously? Damn, place built like a fucking... like a Cybertruck. What are the chances someone unauthorized could get in here in the first place? Touché. Speaking of security risks, finally another lucky break? Aw, Trill. Trill, what have you done? You've doomed us all. Look at that guy, he's about to get fired. I guess you're used to this. What? Breaking in his stuff with stolen keys? There's the button. If I'm like fumbling for buttons on a controller, the last thing I press is like the bumpers, the shoulders. Okay, door's open. All right, through here. Hurry. What the hell is this? Did y'all see that? The text failing to render? Beat, we have to keep moving. Hey, aren't you shipping and receiving? That's our way up. Penny doesn't give a fuck about the lore. She's the streamer who blasts through everything. I'm pressing the buttons. It's such a bad idea. Initializing negative psychoacoustic density waveform. Penny warned you it was a bad idea, deleting your save. Why didn't you listen? What? the shit is that? Finally. What are your fists made of, anyway? Rest. I guess you really hated being a maid. He's so stupid. Oh. What even is this shit? I don't know, you don't have clearance to be here. You're in trouble too, mister. It's not good. Oh, God, I don't feel very myself. I need to... Where's... This can't... What the hell did Forzando do? I have to... Shit. Okay, Penny's waiting for me. Yeah, just go. Just press every button on the way up. It'll be fine. Finally, you were right behind me. What happened? Crest showed up. Shit, really? We have to move then. I don't really think it'll be a problem. He saw something in there that freaked him out and ran the other way. Saw... What, the thing we ran past? Did you get a good look at that? It freaked me out. Frankly, I've been too focused on other things, like this console. What are we dealing with? So, thankfully, I'm totally in. The handles are handled. Unfortunately, the cargo elevator shuts off if nobody's, well, handling for whatever reason. So this is a two-step process. You have to ride solo while I keep my finger on the button. Once you hit the top, you get me there too. Easy. Straight shot, right? As straight as we can get. I've got this. Go. Ready? Ready. There goes nothing. Oh, it's fast. As straight as we can get. Hashtag straight rep. Hey, long-time listener, first-time caller. Nice to hear from you. Almost surprised this intercom even works. This stuff's got neglected. Hopefully not too neglected. This elevator's not gonna fall or... Oh no, the elevators are fine. I'm just talking about the controls, the infrastructure. They're trying to automate all the processes. Oh, classic thing to do is automate all the processes. Hi, Crookie. It's good to see you in. As if taking people out of the walls will remove the skeletons from the closet. Oh. It. How beatable? Hopefully unbeatable. If I get to the end of this and I beat the game, I'm deleting it from my library. It's false advertising if it's beatable. They're on you beat. You have seconds. Thinking about the straight rep thing, I saw a post on my Tumblr feed that was really good. And it was like straight people, or no, it was white gays will do the Macarena at twice the speed and think they're in Paris is Burning, which is like a really fucking good post. And they have guns. What are... Yeah, I know. Hold on. I really don't have anything here to hold, Penny. What am I supposed to... You know the masters we've been working on. Why does that matter right now? That burned up with a studio. Not all of them did. I kept a few of them with me. I saved some of them. Some of the stuff I had laying around. Some of the stuff you recorded. Aw, she kept copies. She liked it. There you are. I knew you were reckless, but I didn't actually think you were stupid. God, what do you think you're going to accomplish? Do you think we're gonna just let you walk away from this? Well, you let me walk away from everything else. I learned it from you. You didn't forget about us, did you? She wouldn't. She couldn't. I bet she's always thinking about us. And you're all alone this time. No bodies to throw at us. Not the smartest thing when we've got the home court advantage. A long way down, kid. Hate to see you fall. On days like this, kids like you should be burning in hell. Penny, if you've got a plan, now'd be a great time for it. Penny? Who the hell is Penny? Wait, sis, did you hear that? Penny, what is... This won't end well. Promise?
Welcome back. Ready?
Oh god. I can't look at that much stuff at once. Are you fucking insane? That's too much info on the screen. Like, it doesn't help that the screen moves around so fucking much that it's hard to, like... And nothing on this has, like... Only these, like, silence things have the beat markers. Like, these do not. Doesn't seem like health really recovers at all either.
Congratulations.
Nice. You did that live? Well, I had to leave the masters behind. I didn't have time to... That's the only time it'll ever... That was incredible! Thanks, B. You should be near the top. Don't forget to hit the console and let me back up there. Yep. Right. Fancy seeing you here. So now what? Through there. We're close. But what if there's lore over here? Gonna take the time to appreciate this little section. Someone had to build it. How many people playing or even streaming really took the time to appreciate this little section of the world? Knew any Austin video, strangest places in Unbeatable. Oh, I thought that was... Oh, it is. Wait, no, it's not. I was about to say, I thought that was sludge. I thought that was like green ooze. One nagging thought keeps bothering me. I can't help but worry, and I hate that I can't help it. But I'm worried. Even if the space can think about itself, and I think it can, but even then, I'm worried that the waves will always collapse. That it's just a matter of time. So this is chapter 5 out of 6, right? Is the... Tia, do you know off the top of your head, is the 6th chapter, like, pretty short by comparison? Or is it, like, another long one?
This is as far as we go.
Because, like, depending on time, I could do 5 and 6 today. Pretty lore heavy. Okay. We'll see how I'm feeling. May or may not save that. But regardless, I do want to say, after I'm done with story mode,
really?
I want to spend at least one stream just in arcade mode. Just hammering it out. Checking it out. Because it is part of the game. It does seem like a pretty substantial part of the game. It's what people play, you know, in general.
Really?
Like, I assume Unbeatable fans are not playing the story mode over and over and over. They're like, you know, they're playing it in arcade mode. What's arcade mode? You know, free play. Like, just being able to pick a song and play it. And I know that the arcade mode has, like, songs that are not in the story, right? Like, a lot of them. And so I will probably also nab the DLC. I've finished the story once, and I'm saving a second story playthrough for when I need it. Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
I wonder if there's a... Hey! Wait! Check this out. What's up? Do you know what this is? I do not. You know what's cool about this? That's actually the real moment in time. What? This is literally a time machine. Or maybe a wormhole. A window.
Penny, slow down. What the hell are you talking about?
Don't get excited about it.
Got collab songs in the Unbeatable canonical album. That's really cool. Yeah, I want to play all that. I know that, like, Jamie Page has some songs in here. I think at least one of them is DLC. I want to play that.
It can't change anything. Not in its own or anything like that. It's not... You can't travel with it. It's not a car. It's barely a television.
Too Mellow, JP, other rhythm games.
But it's real. Trust me, it's real. That's it, in front of us.
What's real? What do you mean?
Oh! I can't believe I'm... Okay, keep up. Have you ever gotten stuck on something? Just thought about it over and over.
Beat, if you say no to this, I'll be pissed. We have spent so many times staring at billboards and at tables and at people who will not fucking buy the goddamn soda already.
Can't let a thing go? Every moment in time that has people in it has someone who can't let it go, even in a small way. What you're looking at is a moment in time nobody has moved past. The sum total of everyone's emotional recollection.
What? How does that even work? How do you know this?
That's a cool question with a cool answer. This'll hurt.
Ugh, Penny, question mark. Not the
These things are fundamentally radioactive. Radioactive means... Oh, don't give me that look. You're not gonna get skin cancer or whatever. I don't even think you're capable of that. Besides, it's not that
What does that mean?
radiation. Let me know how this feels.
You jerk, I paid off your bar tab.
God, finally.
Oh my god, it's Cruella de Vil.
Something has been wrong for a long time. I'm sure you felt it too. Maybe you had no words for it. Honestly, and I'm being very vulnerable with you now to admit this, I even had no words for it. Oh, you can't. Even if you could move it all, it's already locked. There's no point. I actually like you, you know? Not at first, of course. When you showed up for the first time, it was a bit irritating. I was trying to get somewhere, and here was this big, fat, stupid monkey wrench. But you fascinated me for the very reason you look like you're in so much pain right now. The first time you complained about the dampeners, that surprised me. People don't do that. Nobody does that. It's supposed to be completely invisible.
Did you fake being a DJ too?
Oh, come on, give me credit. I'm great at DJing. I wasn't lying to you at all. Why would I?
Because lying is your job. You're... what? You're an undercover cop?
Is that what you think? No, I'm not. I'm more of... well, I don't actually have a formal title. More of a specialist, I guess. Consultant? Special consultant? Person in charge of R&D? Whatever. I didn't interview for this. I didn't have to.
This is this game's Hojo.
I made the job. No, I wasn't lying to you.
I'm listening to the stream, laying down, eyes closed. This girl is being mean. No, she's being a baller.
No. No. Not about any of the important stuff, at least. As I was saying, I'm actually a huge fan of the band. I love you guys, you know? I'm probably your biggest fan. Definitely am. You're so bold. You didn't give a shit. Not about anyone. I respect that. It made me realize something. Rest has become boring. That's the bitch of it. She's too safe, she's too slow, she's too afraid of breaking things and hurting people. Not like you. Not like me. Do you know what happened after you escaped? Oh, it wasn't pretty, baby. All I wanted was to see what would happen in a space like that, an emotional pressure cooker. Maybe, I thought, if I got all the dominoes moving just the right way, I could get somewhere big, somewhere I never got before in all of the experiments I've run. So, yeah, you coming in made me upset. Oh, but thank God you did. I couldn't have dreamed of it going as big as it did there. You put so many people in danger. Not just you, not just that stupid little girl, not just the superstar kids. Everyone. It's inspiring. The more you've done, the energy you put into the world just wants to feed itself, Beat. And I know that because there's nothing special about me. Nothing I'm doing or wearing or anything that makes me more equipped to deal with a big, scary machine I just turned on. Maybe you recognize it. Beat, do you know what the silents are? Oh, whatever you thought in your head is wrong. I'm the only one who actually does know. I've been studying them. I've been paying attention. That's why all of this exists. It paid for everything. It did everything. I did this. Everything. But it's nothing special about me. It's all them. I was just the only person to notice. They're not monsters. They're not ghosts. They're not anything, Beat. They're literally nothing. They are holes in the world. And you are almost the same. That's weird, right? A 99% match. No other person, no animal, no tree or whatever. Nothing else is this close. Nothing else has been above 30% of the match. That 30% is a literal black hole at the center of our galaxy. And you are 99%! You are basically the same! You are literally almost nothing! But you know what's much more interesting to me than this 99% match? It's this. The something part. The only part of you that actually exists. What is that? I want to find out. Like I said, I didn't lie to you about anything important. You already know I'm a really good DJ. How could I fake that? But here's the music I really like.
It just starts playing like straight up Wriggle Like a Fucking Eel. I mean, I guess in the context of like a standard rhythm game, this is about as close to that as you could get. Oh man, I can't hear you over your music.
It's all very stupid.
I also can't read your dialogue because I'm busy trying to hit the music. Hopefully she doesn't say anything important here.
If a loudspeaker blares in a forest and nobody's around, you. If you fell in the forest and nobody was around to help, would you even beat it? It's amazing, you know? I look at you and I just see a person. Like anyone else. Trick of the light. It's less tangible than the moon bouncing off of my window.
Got some power noise stuff going on.
But I have a feeling that if I remove all the parts of you that look like a person, well, I'll find out. You guys here? It was so good.
Damn, she's got a strong arm.
Where the hell did you come from? You shouldn't be here. Nobody should. You especially shouldn't be here. You need to get away from her. Now. Her? I didn't think you would actually try to destroy the only other part of her I had left.
I can barely move at all.
You're under arrest for far too many things to list.
You're under arrest.
You must remain silent. If you do not, your safety cannot... You know it doesn't end with you getting away again. Look where you are. After trying for months to find you, of course it figures that #1 on the wanted board would fall through my ceiling.
I can't believe I fell for a stupid cop trap. She led me right to you.
Who led you right to me? I only see one person here.
Penny, don't pretend you don't. You knew I would be here. Of course you did.
Penny.
You're, head of... God, she literally said she didn't have a formal title. I can't even talk about her without sounding like a lunatic. The big machine and the person doing the... She's making some kind of weapons.
You're not coherent.
God, I am such an idiot.
Where are the others in your group? Where's Quaver?
Why would I tell you? I'm not gonna let you hurt any of them.
You've hurt Quaver enough already. You were feeding into... She's just a child. She doesn't know any better.
She knows plenty.
Ooh. Using the jacket to muffle the sound. It's one of the hardest ones in arcade mode. That's not a surprise to me because we haven't heard many breakbeats so far in the game, and this one has one. Like maybe some of the cop ones did. Damn!
You look like shit, Rest. he even do to you?
Sport.
Oh, you do pronounce the S. Okay, ads are about to start in like a minute or less, so I will take a little 4-minute break. Crack my little knuckles. This seems like a good place to take a little 4-minute break. He's gonna endlessly walk towards me, never reaching me. And I will see y'all again in about 4 minutes. Got an ad with a delivery bot getting a wheel stuck and some nice white lady helps it. That shit is not happening. I actually saw like a little delivery bot stuck on the sidewalk once, like on the ledge of it. And it's kind of just like, by nature, I'm kind of like driven to help. And I know that there is actually like a person on the other end of those little delivery bots. But like, I don't know, I just stared at that shit, man. I was laughing a little bit on the inside. I hate those little delivery drones that hog the sidewalks. It was an ad for a bank. Like, every time I see one of those little delivery bots, I live in a college town, that like runs along on the sidewalk, I want to like throw it in a ditch. They're especially annoying in the winter because it's just like, what happens if one of those little delivery bots is going down the sidewalk hogging the whole damn thing and someone in a wheelchair is like trying to use the goddamn sidewalk? Yeah, they have those fuckers out in the winter. Also today, since I know there was like a reference to the Pillows in this, and also the drummer of the Pillows passed away, I did finally listen to an album by the Pillows. I listened to Little Busters. It was pretty good. I liked it quite a bit, and I'll have to hear more of their stuff. Let's get back to the game. I assume the delivery drones fly south for the winter. Yeah, over here we keep them in commission. They just have to like, they've gotta just figure it out. Oh, I don't know how to. Happy I don't know how to pronounce that. Happy Bivouac? It's full of the FLCL jams. I'm a fan of Good Dreams also. I haven't watched Fooly Cooly in like years and years and years. I haven't seen it since high school, and back then I thought it was alright, but I think I need to rewatch it as an adult, and probably I'll be able to appreciate it more now. Also, welcome in, Pearly Whirly.
Let me take care of it. Don't get up. That's a crazy hole you made in the ceilings.
Based Teen Nick. Well, it was on Adult Swim around the time that I was growing up.
I honestly didn't think that would happen. So you must have. Which means that's what it really, really must have felt like. After that, I'm surprised you're able to breathe, much less almost kill my boss. I've got another one for you. Why do we give our police guns? I mean, specifically harm us. Why do we give our cops guns?
That's a good question. They don't seem to use them very often, and they're also not very competent.
You've had to have thought about this. What, really? No? Goddamn nothing? Think for a second. What are the guns for? They're overkill for the whole point of what we do here. Like, what the hell is a band gonna do? Guitar a cop to death? I understand the irony in that statement given who I'm talking to right now, but whatever, who cares? Move on. The point is, even if the band tries to guitar the cop to death, all that happens is we get a silence, or maybe multiple of them at once. And bullets really don't do much in a vacuum. We've tested this. I've had computer-operated turrets shoot these stupid things with the cameras off and employees off duty. The bullets don't even touch them. I don't mean that figuratively. I mean they literally do not physically interact with them. It's like they move between whatever particles of space they take up. But the cops don't know that. We don't tell them. And because the cops don't know that, the bullets work. Now, I don't have the luxury of ignorance. Maybe this gun's useless on you. Still worth a try. Don't! Why should I not? Rest. She blew up your house. She wrecked millions of dollars of equipment and endangered lives. Yada, yada, yada. I'd be doing you a huge favor. Again, if the gun even works. And if it doesn't, I know it'd work on her friends at least.
Yeah.
the hell did she do to you?
Kind of everything.
I was talking to Penny.
Help! What are you doing? Thank God you guys are here.
Guys, it's not-
Why did she? Oh. I forgot you were there. God, it's actually funny.
Seen that before. It's Forzando.
What have you been doing? The job you pay me for. Well, the job I sort of pay you to pay me for. You can't get anywhere after this. You're stuck in a box, Beat. And that isn't going to change.
Beat, stop. It's over. I just want to go home. It was her birthday. Did you even notice?
What are you talking about?
The day at the stadium. When I left the house. When I took the guitar. I just wanted to do something nice for her. Did you even care about that?
God.
Or just the...
I've been moving fast enough to not even realize.
What was that?
I said, you're right. But, Quaver, that wasn't the way to...
At least I did something. So what happens? What now?
I lock up Sforzando
Not about your
and try to
stupid job
sort
or
out
any of the... What happens to my friends?
I don't know. They did a lot of... The law's what it is, Quaver.
What makes me special?
Quaver, you're
Yeah,
a kid.
so what if I'm a kid? That didn't stop harm before. I'm sick of you acting like I'm made of... You look at me as if I'm just going to break into little pieces at the smallest thing. I'm stronger than that.
I know what it's like to hold on to these feelings. I get it. I've been...
There's no way you could.
Oh damn, that's how short the
Harm Tower has collapsed,
fifth episode is.
physically collapsed. We still don't have comment from anyone inside
Oh, it collapsed.
forces within the organization. High-ranking Harm officer Sforzando, Harm's primary researcher, has been arrested. And yet another shock this week with Harm. Chief Officer Rest has just announced she's stepping down from... word on who's set to replace her. A statement from Harm's new head of PR, Piangendo, they emphasized that, quote, "We are committed to fixing the mistakes of the past. Rest's negligence allowed Sforzando to operate without oversight. Today, we're proud to announce an effort to redouble our presence in the city. Harm is an organization committed to the safety of...
I can't help but notice the tone seems to have shifted a little from playing music with our friends. I mean, in fairness, the journey basically started with us being in jail. But yeah, we'll definitely be continuing into chapter 6. We've got time. I've got basically all the time in the world. I promised some friends I'd hang out like a little bit later today. But other than that, the only thing I really have to do today is work on the visual novel. I swear I only get about like a paragraph down per hour. But like, you know, got to keep exercising that muscle if I wanna make it stronger. Visual novel? Yeah, so I'm making my second visual novel. I don't think I've really talked about it much on social media outside of like in my personal Discords and maybe a little bit on stream. I was going to make a comic this time around, and then it's like, oh, actually, that's a lot of background work, and it's coming out kind of scuffed. And it's like, if only one of those things was happening, then I'd be fine with it, but two of those things were happening. Like, it was a lot of work and scuffed. So I was like, okay, I need more practice doing backgrounds. 50 pages is a lot. It was like 50-some pages, and like, I got 3 in. Like, I made like, all 50-some pages were kind of like organized and ready to like start, and then I got 3 pages in and I was like, I don't like how this looks. Is it a secret? No, but it's pornographic. The only reason I'm a little bit hush-hush about it on like socials is because I don't want to like, now that I have people who have asked if I'm going to make another visual novel after my first one, I don't want to step forward and be like, I'm making a visual novel, and then like not follow through. Generally, I try to keep stuff at least a little bit under wraps, unless it's actually coming to fruition. And the comic is a very good example of me failing to do that. But to be fair, the comic isn't dead, it has just transformed. It's currently under the working title Old Man Dragon Yaoi, if that gives you kind of an idea of what's going on. Episode 5 complete, except it has stopped registering my controller. There we go. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, we don't want to. Alright. Oh, hey, Alright, we've seen this. Which is the new page? We've seen the olive branch page. We've seen this page. Here we go. Old Man Dragon Yaoi sounds sick as hell. I'm hoping it comes out good. There'll be no more her tomorrow, if I'm right, which I've been so far. Look at this. 99. 99. How does that even work? It doesn't feel right. It doesn't look right. It seems like a mistake, but I have to trust it because the machines don't lie, especially when I've got her in a closed space next to them every single night. So everything else is me lying to myself. Honestly, I think even she is lying to herself. Thank you, Pearly Whirly, for the follow. I won't pretend to know exactly what mechanism makes this possible, but it's a gift. Are the machines they're referring to... Wait. So these dampeners, have they been measuring people? She's the first self-perpetuating silence, or something close to that. An uncollapsing wave, barely out of step with the universe, beating slowly. There are times she isn't even here, though where else could she be? I have no idea. And because of that, I don't know if she can really be called the same thing. I don't think silence moved beyond reality that same way. I'll admit I'm jealous because she can see more than I can, and I'll admit I'm pissed about it because she doesn't. Her sight is broken. But because she has willpower, she's shaping herself, and finally finally, I'm not contaminating it with what I'm seeing. I can actually look inside. But that means I need to remove the bits of her that thinks she exists, which reasons I have to do this. If I don't, she could turn into something worse. The research could help people, including me, because I'll understand much more about how all this works, for better dampeners. Relatedly, also better weapons potential. Speaking of which, the extrazonal clients need to see the results, or money stops flowing. No money faucet means no resources, which is bad for everyone around me, an issue because societal collapse is bad for me. Also, no resources means no more dampeners. No more dampeners means Rest pays attention to me in a way I do not want. But also, no money means the same thing, so there's also the fact that if all of this breaks down, which the above reasons would probably lead to, there's a huge risk of the intrazonal populace realizing too much about how silence work. And if that happens, well, what would happen is just as bad as I think. It'd be a kindness to just nuke everything. Also, fundamentally, she's just too distracting. Why haven't I already started this process? Oops. More reasons, but why am I bothering writing these? Who am I trying to convince? Sforzando, by this time tomorrow, you'll have cracked her open and looked inside and found what you've been trying to find for 7 goddamn years. This cold, sick, stupid hurt you feel, get over it. She's nothing. She's basically a cancer. This hurt is just chemotherapy. This is how you know it's working. Chat, is it gay to to write a list of reasons you have to kill another woman, despite your heartache at the thought of it? Asking for a friend. I wish she never complimented my abilities as a DJ. Why do you have to make this so hard? Oh? Hello. I know you. The Jamie Page song I've had in my head most recently often is actually Liaison. I've been like a really, really big fan of that one lately. But like that whole album is just like so goddamn pop perfection.
I heard it all again last night. The shimmer in your eyes, the pictures intertwined.
6 is the final chapter, isn't it? You're beating it today? Yes, I hope so. The P in Jamie B stands for Punbeatable. Jamie Punbeatable. Unbeating it? Yeah, I better not beat it. It was supposed to be unbeatable. So after this, I did mention it earlier, but after this stream, there will be another stream of Unbeatable. I want to play arcade mode on stream at least once. God, this song is so good. Love how the zoom out on the stadium looks like a bullet in the barrel of a gun.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
God, it's still beautiful despite everything.
This is feeling a little bit like a specific moment in 1,000 Times Resist. The trick to tolerating the desk is to only look at the laptop. Everything else might as well not exist. Interesting. I don't even want to like mention what moment in 1,000 Times Resist
Even
is.
if it emphasizes how truly awful
in case
this room
anyone
looks in comparison.
hasn't played it yet, because it's so fucking good. It's so good. It's one of those games that's like, oh, that's gonna embed itself into my head forever and ever. It's like it is a neuron changing game. It's one of those. You can feel it rewiring your head, like especially as you enter like the back half of it. It's so goddamn good. Unbeatable is one of those for you? Hell yeah. There's a world somewhere where I just don't leave today. Let's see them posters. 150 Park, I think? No, that's not what that says. I can't tell what that says at all, actually. I'm not even sure that's a P. I think that's an H. Park. Oh. Love Bug. Featuring what looks like something from Overkill. From Japanese. ISO mark? Yeah, that says ISO mark. Ghosted Live. Marioneth? Marioneth in the strings. Oh, like a marionette. Punch Out. Vivid Dark. Like these. The con is that immediately afterwards I don't feel great. Because con 2 is that I also lose my job. Amen, other side. At least the sink is clean for once. Even if it's because I've only been eating stolen takeout. But yeah, 1,000 Times Resist, I'm pretty sure, is the most recent one that really stuck in my head that way. And before that, it was Garage Bad Dream Adventure. But yeah, the way 1,000 Times Resist handles its themes is just like, mwah. It's so good. It's so like rich with the complexity of the topics it tackles and how it presents it. Wish you had clean clothes. Just take a shower with the clothes. Just gotta slap some detergent on there, and you're good.
Still got some time. Let's try to get something going.
Doing laundry is hard sometimes. The hard part of laundry for me is definitely the putting them away part once they're clean. Everything else is easy for me, but like once they're clean, they're staying in that fucking laundry basket for a while. They're staying in the laundry basket until I need to use the laundry basket. And then sometimes they're spilled out onto my bed.
God damn it. Why am I so shit right now?
I will do as much laundry as it takes to not be the person responsible for doing dishes, though. The act of standing up and doing dishes hurts my back after a little bit. It kind of sucks.
Now I'm late on top of it. Time to die.
I want to go uppies. Bang. Do I have to call in? What if I just didn't? Dialing annoying. New voicemail. Great. Great. Perfect.
Hey, so I'm gonna be late for work. Again. So, bye.
I don't think I've walked this way more than like twice since I moved in. Maybe after work. I mean, I won't, but maybe.
Shit. Okay, well, look, the day only just started. Maybe a car will veer onto the sidewalk and non-fatally injure me. Could happen.
That's that kind of shit I used to think when I worked at
Anything could
Marco's.
Not today.
Fresh juice. Good billboard. There's music everywhere. I'm hearing music from from places. This is how awful and horrible the world would be if there was music. Don't you hate it? Golden Panda. We got the Dumpling Garden. They've got a telephone number on there. They've got a like straight up telephone number on there. Not an American one.
You're late. Again.
Sorry. I called ahead.
Boss, our menus are Z-fighting again.
You were already late when you called ahead. You need to be on the floor yesterday.
I was here yesterday. You had me coping.
You weren't on the schedule for yesterday, though.
Greg called me and asked if I could fill in since Ashley had a thing.
Well, he didn't tell me that. What thing?
I didn't ask.
Why not? Regardless, this is my shift, and what happens on other shifts should not affect mine.
Nobody's even here.
Which is why you need to be out there cleaning up your section before customers come in.
It's already clean. I did that yesterday.
You think this is clean? Do you live in a zoo?
Interesting. It's not a TL note anymore. It's just a note. Where did the translator go? Thinking about how the director of this had tales of his time at Jimmy John's. I mean, so the Marco's I worked at was on a campus. I think I've talked about this, maybe not on stream, but definitely to some pals a few million times. But the Marco's I worked at was on campus, therefore there was not delivery, therefore we were only serving college students and not the general populace. It was like my coworkers were mostly fine, my managers were all super cool. So like literally the best case scenario you could possibly have for working at a pizza place. Like you couldn't ask for a better pizza place to work at, or like an easier or a more lenient one. I still fucking hated it. Like the work itself is bad enough. So how's the husband?
He's fine.
Aw. Husband, boo, thumbs down, unless she's just lying to keep this coworker off her
Been a little
off her
upset
tail.
lately,
Called it. Really? Why is that?
He,
For fake beard. Okay, if I say got fired, the coworker's gonna be like, "Oh no, you what if, well, why didn't your husband come here?" This is gonna like lead to like a whole thing where you have to like fake having a husband. Got hired. Well, hope it works out. Yeah. Finally. I'm clocking out. They didn't have a single customer. Also, it looks like we serve plates of dirt here. Look at those. That's plates of dirt. Shit. What now? Stop sitting in your soup sitting in your locker to go. Wait, what? Soup sitting in your locker to go containers. I told you this a million times. Employees cannot take food home. Why would anyone lie about that? About having a husband? Oh. The first thing that came to my mind, a woman will or could lie about having a husband so that they don't get hit on. Yeah, by like an overeager coworker. Under any circumstances. It's all getting tossed anyway. Why do you even give a shit? If I let you, everyone else will. Sorry, I have to take this. Where the hell are you?
sorry. I'm getting held up at work.
Ugh. Look, I know that's not really on you, but it'd be great if you could get down here. Hasta pronto. We have to talk about something.
Quaver, honey. Time for food.
You're not my mom.
I'm not. But I can cook better than she did.
That's not funny.
I miss her too, you know? A lot.
You got to know her, though.
Sorry, hold on. Give me a second, okay?
Sure.
Hmm? Just tell me what's going on. What does that mean? I'm gonna need you to be specific. You realize that's not my job anymore.
Playing is Quaver time? I'm still not allowed to jump, so I'm not... Well, there we go. That's pretty close to jumping on the bed. Quaver Gaming!
You deserve this hat way more. And you're just part of my...
She skipped leg day.
Like you.
Think she's gonna remember this? She can't understand you know? She's not like the cat.
Oh, Quaver honey, no, that's gonna like... You can't do that to a... Can't do that to that kind of TV. It's gonna explode on you. CRTs are basically really big bombs. This isn't a love story. Pay rent more on rent today.
Hey, hey.
deserved better, Frederick.
Hey, Beat. Can I come in?
I'm not gonna look at it.
Beat? Hey, look. I don't want to come off away, but Beat, they're sending mail to the old place, and a lot of these look like collection notices.
What's the question?
There is none. If you want my help...
But I don't.
Damn.
Have you found another job yet?
I'm still looking. I've been looking. It's what I was doing before you walked in here.
I don't mean this as an attack, but I feel like you have to be doing something wrong then. Like, maybe I could take a look at your resume or
It's
your
none of
cover
those
letter.
things.
What about the Guitar Center job I told you about? Did you do the interview?
The guy just... Okay. His first question was...
Do you actually play guitar? Play me a song.
So I played Reptilia, and...
Sorry, do you know any good songs? Not ones in plastic instrument games, please.
Which is like disqualifying any song anyone actually knows from being a good song. And that's crazy, right? Tell me that's crazy.
Sounds like that guy has his head up his ass.
His ass wasn't big enough for that. Tiny butt.
I might be able to help you get a job as a medical receptionist. We need night shift people.
Look, don't worry about it, just...
I kinda can't not. I hate to think you're just rotting in there by yourself.
Is that what you think I'm doing?
Beat. It is what you're doing.
Come on. You know what I mean.
No, I want to hear you say it. What do you think I spend my time doing all day?
Rotting. Rotting, girly. Do your dishes.
Do you want me to be nice? Or do you want me to be honest?
You don't get to say that.
You keep saying you spend all the time you've got job searching. But the one job you've gotten in months, you got fired for because you can't not be late to shit.
I'm just focused on other things.
What other things? There should be no other things.
The band. My music. It's getting somewhere.
Is there any evidence of that? Have you made any money doing this? Beat, I just want what's best for you. You know that. Are you gonna let me in? Feels kinda childish, just... Never mind. I'll come back later, I guess.
You're the last person I expected to see.
Who was the first? I hate to ask, but what day is it?
Her sister's BA is trying so hard not to have an accent.
New Year's.
Shit. I just turned 21.
I mean, in fairness, I didn't catch on.
Happy birthday. Sorry, this isn't much of a celebration. You were gone for a bit.
How long was I out? It feels too early for it to be so dark.
Look closer.
Oh, that's not good. Was that what...
What's the last thing you remember?
I have no idea what happened. Was anyone...
We don't know. And we don't know because Harm's latest complete overreach is effectively total martial law enacted in the zone around where that building was, and Quaver's at the center of all of it. And Treble and Clef are in there too. They're not saying anything. Are you still an annoying cop-hating freak? Good. You're coming with me. We're breaking curfew.
Yay! My favorite tree. Pete, you're staring at my tree. Does it seem weird to you? We all planted that together. Eve and Grace and I. It makes me sad when I look at it. Sorry, I've still got that cough a little bit. I like that. Sorry, I'm still waking up. Let's go. Rest gaming over. Alone again. No more rest gaming. Keep up.
It makes way more sense knowing this is your house.
What does that mean?
It's just the overall vibe of the place. Why do you still wear that uniform?
I'm wearing it today. I don't really have anything else tactically sound. I need one thing and then we can go.
I hope Quaver's okay.
We can't think about if she isn't. We just have to keep...
Yeah.
Eve used to have this stupid goddamn thing she said all the time. Only sausage.
The no-make thing.
Did Quaver tell you?
Yeah, it's kinda cool.
It's horse shit. Quaver never even got the chance to see her mom screw up once. Ever. And because of that, her whole life has been spent aching for a mother so perfect she never existed. I hate how mad I am about it. I'm gripping too many things and I've been doing it for so long.
Alright, this is us. Harm Tower? It's crazy how fast this got rebuilt. You'll see when you get inside. Allowed to jump again? Oh, what the hell? Yeah. Rest. Can you do anything? Well, we'll both find out. I'll keep watch.
Pete? I haven't seen you in so long. Pete, I've screwed up so many things.
Hey, dude, it's okay. It's just...
I've been trying. I've been really, really, really trying.
Rest from Ra.
I know,
And nothing happens. It's all useless.
Hey, I'm sure it's not so...
It is. It's so easy for you to sit there and act like everything's fine. But it's not. It can't be. You know, I thought I could be a whistleblower. I got this huge packet of all the material evidence I could get together. It had everything I felt was off about what we were doing. There isn't any news to whistleblow to. All the media organizations from even 2 years ago have closed down. Only the biggest ones are left. So I tried one of those. Do you know who answered the goddamn phone? Poco and Apoco. They were already running the editorial department of the place.
Oh.
Poco and Apoco quit before I could. And guess how they responded to all the shit I brought forward about harm? They were giddy over it. They were so excited to run the story.
That's a good thing, right?
No. It's not. It's not good. They wouldn't get excited about anything that matters. And it made me realize that I was gonna be stuck there forever. I was never, ever going to... I can't make people give a shit about me. How can I make them give a shit about all of this? And it made me realize that I was gonna be stuck there forever. Sforzando got locked up, and everyone's like, well, fine, that's taken care of, but harm is the same as it's always been.
Hey, it's okay. It's gonna be fine. It's... Are you okay?
Why are you in here with me?
I don't actually know, but I want to help with...
You can't do anything. I can't do anything. What
That was
makes
interesting.
you think you...
There was like a second text box layered beneath crests that was pink for the "you can't do anything" line, and I'm not sure how intentional it was. Or if it means what I'm trying to read into it. Oh, I didn't hear her try to say anything. Do people generally play this with or without hit noises once they get into like arcade mode?
Leave me alone. I just want to be alone. I can't let anyone else get dragged into this.
You're not
Like,
dragging
this is the first time I'm
anyone.
thinking about it.
Get out of here! I keep screwing up what the right thing is.
Preference, I play without hit noises. I prefer the raw music. I think I might try to do that for when I play arcade mode.
I don't know what I should even do
Or at the very
anymore.
least, I'll probably turn them down.
All I do is just make it worse.
I'm sure that's not...
I'm stuck where I am! You don't know what this feels like.
In fact, can I... That's probably SFX volume, right? I don't want to turn the SFX of the plot down, though.
I don't need to know. I can see that it hurts.
Stop treating me like I'm a baby. I'm not an idiot!
I don't know about that, Chris.
I don't think you are, but you need to stop acting like one. Okay, I'm over this. Listen to me already. You're acting like a little bitch.
Isn't...
You're a grown goddamn adult man. You're so upset with yourself that you were a what? A mega evil super cop for however many years? You really want to do the right thing?
Beat special power, punching people while they're down. Other things in the story, wait until arcade mode, turn it off because you might also end up redoing offset.
Why not?
I'm not going to be able to... I can't do as much elsewhere. I could do more being part of the thing.
There aren't good apples, Crest. There can't be. The tree is poison. You have to not be an apple. I mean, this metaphor is messy. This isn't a nature versus thing. Or you're not, like, inherently an apple, I guess. But,
You remember how I used to think you were a maid? Back when we met?
You remember that?
I always remembered you. The whole time. I haven't stopped thinking about you. Not like that, you know.
I actually didn't think you meant it like that.
Well, we could just...
It's fine.
I just, well, my point is, I remember being jealous of you.
What, of the idea of being a maid?
No, not like... How do I put this? I was jealous of
Noodles. Get out of my way, Crest. I'm looking at the noodles.
Beginning again. Did you know I'm the youngest harm officer ever promoted to be a division lead?
My dude, I don't know anything about your career.
Sure. I went from just some guy to being everywhere within 15 hours. This guy who was my senior officer when I was a rookie cop once told me that the most important thing about the police was location, location, location.
What? The real estate saying?
What does that have to do with real estate?
Or maybe it was about making movies. I have no idea. I can't remember. I think you're saying it wrong. It's meant to be a bit of a joke, I think.
I didn't make it sound like a joke.
Because you say it 3 times. It's like, what's the 3 most important things? And then it's just the one thing 3 times.
Oh. Well, we kind of only have the one. Anyway. The one location. Harm isn't anywhere else in the world. Just here. But since we're not going to be able to go anywhere else anytime soon, it feels like an important responsibility. At least he explained it as because you go from location to location to location. The whole thing of being a cop, basically, is you just have to be there, right? At the places where things happen, so that you can make sure things don't happen. I've been so scared of being anywhere else. I felt stuck where I am because I'm worried I can't do anything just being a normal guy.
Okay, ads are gonna start here in just a little bit. In about like 1 minute.
No, you can. Do anything else.
We'll leave it on this sentence for a bit. Take about a 3-minute break. Get a drink, get a snack, wash your hands, wash your eyes, wash your hair, wash your knees. Back shortly. And we return, I think. I got distracted. As one does.
Anything else is better, Crest. I say this as nicely as I can. Doing literally nothing at all is more productive than whatever you've been trying to do at Harm.
But I can,
No! Even if just for your own sake, at least.
I just don't want anyone else to hurt anyone else.
Bro, you work at a place called Harm.
You don't need to be a cop to do that.
Thanks for pulling me out of there.
Case in point. I'll see you later.
Sorry. She's a guy. Oh, I don't know if I can say that. Like, hashtag I'm undiagnosed, but what else could it be? But I don't know if I could say that on stream. She's the only woman who puts up with you. She doesn't put up with me. Hi, it's me. Hey, B. Just call me a bitch next time and be more honest. Bitch thinks she's a superhero. You're a ridiculous caricature of a human being. You're a ridiculous caricature of a human being. Whatever. What did you even want to talk about? Get out shit for brain. We need someone in. Someone who's actually good. I'll be polite. Look, you gotta understand. You don't have that much going for you. And this band could. But you don't. You don't got it. Plus, you're not hot. Gotta be hot. We'll fix the songs you did stuff for to make them work without you. Shouldn't be too much work. What the shit, guys? Did everyone agree to this? Seriously. Not even you've got my back? B, Some people just don't have it. I'm sorry. I hope you figure yourself out. The flow of scenes in this game is dizzying to me. This chapter specifically is very
he finds what he's looking for.
Head trippy. I think we're getting a little bit abstract with it because silence, like the absence of stuff, the nothing, is kind of tearing reality apart a little bit. I think we're in kind of a half real space at the moment in the game, like just to give my own thoughts on it before it probably explicitly tells me what's happening, if it does. We're in kind of like a half real space.
I don't even know if he knows what that is.
You know, it's funny. People think professional racing is boring.
Definitely didn't take you for a fan.
I'm a fan of useful comparisons. People think it's boring because it's mostly the same thing over and over again.
A series of left turns, right?
Right. But everyone forgets how hard it is to do the same thing over and over again, especially under such pressure. In those conditions, not doing the same thing even once can literally kill you.
So your point is, consistency is hard.
If everything works right, most people are bored.
Like, there's to bring up 1000 times resist again, that is a game where it takes a while to catch your footing in how the story is presented. There's a lot of like half real spaces in 1000 times resist, and unlike this game, which, you know, lets you get your footing in the story through like 5 fairly normal chapters, it like basically starts you there. Like it throws you in and just like, it's like, hope you know how to catch yourself, because you're falling. I guess this is what Marvel v Capcom 3 is like.
My point is that most people only find it exciting if something goes wrong, even if it's the hardest thing in the world to keep it right. And yes, I like racing. Sue me. Harm's always been impossible to keep right.
Someone explained to me the appeal of those fighting games with super long combos is that, yeah, if someone drops it.
Was it ever right?
The only fighting game I grew up with was Killer Instinct on the SNES, so I thought all fighting games was long combos.
I did my best.
Ugh, oh come on. You don't get that one. You facilitated a borderline fascist police state. I feel like that revokes any getting to say you did your best rights.
They were fascists before I got there.
And you facilitated them?
But I have to call it NASCAR to see what happens.
Alright, fine. I am doing my best now.
You're trying. You're very trying.
God, I really did sound like you once.
You're alive? And with her. Sort of a half yes to both of those. What's going on? It came out of nowhere and just... When we looked up, they were stuck. Ooh, the twins. Shit, no. 5 minutes later, this place was swarming with these guys. Didn't get any better. Focus on the twins. Figure out a way to handle them here. You sure? You set a good example. No more talking. Don't make me remind you, they are the enemy. I'm not the one harassing everyone in sight. No talking back. Citywide curfew has been instated. No travel in or out, even for you, former commander. Stay where we can see you, or else. Bye. Not doing that. I never did get to see the fungal footwear. Well, shit. It's you. And I'm just out here, shaking my thing in public. I'm glad you're okay with all these cops on edge. They're harassing everyone. It's bad out here. How's the bar? Dead. Unlike you, thank God, and unlike us too. No thanks to them. They're all just on a power trip. You got fired, by the way. You didn't show up for work in years. You never hired me. Years. I wish I could have. Stay not dead, please. For us, at least. We won't give up here. You'd better not either. Pete? Holy shit, she's alive. Oh my god, I thought... So she must have meant the other twins. Very sweet you thought of us first. We managed to get some people away from it, but it's offbeat. It's just off. It's wrong. And Harm's just making it worse. They're digging into it like maggots on a corpse. Ugh. We're gonna fix it somehow. We're chasing Sforzando down. Did she do this? Who else could? I'm so sorry. Shut up. I've been gone for... Shut up. We'll get to it later. But we will get to it. Will we? It's just... It feels like there have been a lot of times we've almost never seen each other again. After so much of that, you know, we kind of just get into the habit of... You just get used to people, you know. We're not used to getting used to people. I know it happens. I understand the concept of getting used to people. God, that makes me sound like a robot. But really, I haven't had time with anyone besides me. But I got used to you. Then you left. We're here again. Someday will be the last time. This might be. So if we have a moment, maybe we should use it. It can't be the last time. It won't. I trust you, Pete. I know exactly what's going on. But I trust you. Because we have so many things left to finish. Besides, I need way more time to think over what I'm gonna say. That's a first. Yeah, well, most of the time I don't give a shit. You're right, Clef. God. Shit. Capital letters on treble. Spotted. Screw it. Good luck, beat. Won't need it. Wouldn't go that far. But we know how lucky you can be. See you soon. Hey kids, you good? You good? No? Okay. Okay. No dialogue is actually coming up when I'm selecting them, so I'm gonna assume they have no dialogue. Come on, Chris, we have to go seal the Dark Fountain. Hold on, I need to get a snack first. Okay, got it. Okay, no, hold on. I have to be sentimental about this crane. It's just like, you know, it's my favorite crane. All right, let's go back here and remember this. Remember when I was jumping around back here? Okay, I'll help them. The twins. That all looks the same, doesn't it? Yeah. The twins. They let me start that dialogue again.
Oh, hi. We're so glad you showed up.
Okay, now it's Kingdom Hearts.
Our favorite little renegade. We've been waiting for you for so long. Why'd you keep us waiting, Beat? We've got so much to talk about. So much.
Can't you two take anything seriously?
Always as much as it deserves.
I heard you both quit Harm.
Oh, don't come to us with the past. Ancient history. Forget about it. We're on your side now, girly.
Then work with me and let me...
You work with us. But of course, you're the boss.
You're not listening to me. I'm trying to help you.
We're working on a great campaign for you. We're workshopping it. In a world where music is illegal and you do crimes. Goosebumps. The right shivers. So snappy, right? So snazzy. Gets the blood going. Don't you love it?
Love it. But it doesn't really mean anything.
None of this means anything. Nothing does.
Oh, come on. You don't actually believe that. You're telling me you don't care about what you make?
What? You're trying to dig deep down into the dark depths of our soul? I'm not sure you'll get anywhere with that, girly.
Does she feel the same way?
What? Me? Of course! We're two peas in a soup.
So good to use the line this game was literally sold on like this, yeah.
So then why?
Be specific when you ask a question.
Why do you do this shit anyway?
Be more specific. Because we're good at it? Yeah, it's not complicated. It doesn't have to be more than that.
I had to itch my arm. The rhythm gamer's itch. It's Rin and Len.
Come on, are you guys really that simple? Nothing else going on?
What's wrong with that?
I love this anime ass shit happening.
You have it the other way around. We're good enough. We can do this on autopilot. Why give it more than it's worth?
I swear I'm doing this shit.
To be so predictable.
I can't fucking
We aren't.
stand the one with the circle that comes in. It sucks shit. It's not to the beat of the song. I was this. And if I use the visuals, it's like early every time. It's not clear if there's some kind of like amount of time it wants you to wait.
Nobody buys the act.
And on top of it, there's so much going on, I cannot hear or see or comprehend what they're trying to say here.
There's nothing to buy. It's what it is.
I have some questions about some of the decisions they make. Story mode wise.
Yeah, that's... I wouldn't expect you to understand.
I'm doing that to the beat of the song, by the way.
It's just a job. We can take it or leave it. This isn't some deep-seated self-expression.
Again, beat, we make commercials. You tell me you put nothing of yourself into that?
What was that? That was nothing. That fucking... Okay, no, hold the fucking phone. That was not even... No, never fucking mind. That last hit is bullshit. Half of this fight is fucking bullshit. And I'm not allowed to restart it. The circle thing is fucking bad. It shouldn't be in the game in this current state. It's bad. It's fucking bad. I'm sorry. It's not to the beat. The visuals don't match at all. I'm fucking doing it right. And it's to saying miss, 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 early, 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 miss, miss, miss. It's fucking bad. It's not good. Actively detracts. And then that last fucking baseball throw was nothing. It was like not... Look, what was that? I'm actually mad now. Is this a restart? It's not desynced is the thing. I don't think it's desynced. I just think it's fucking bad. Back crash out? It's easier to get me to crash out when your game is really, really, really good and then you do one fuck ass thing with it. And I'm sorry. It's like... Like, if I restart here, it's gonna send me to the front of it, right? I want an actual restart on that so that y'all can see what I'm talking about. And I need to restart it so that I can actually read what, or like at least try to like hear what they're saying, maybe. Because if you're gonna put in important story information or like a really interesting conversation in the game, it should not be
I heard you. Oh,
while I'm trying to do a fucking rhythm game.
But of course, you're not. We're mute. So love it, but it doesn't not nothing.
Come on, come on, come on,
I'm not
come
sure.
on.
Does she? What? We're two people. So these. Why do be? Yeah. It doesn't have to be more than that.
See, it's not desynced, because this is perfect. Like, this is fine. But then as soon as we get to the point where I have to, like, do the circle thing, it's nonsense. The music doesn't match up. The visuals are unclear. I'm sure there is a way to make the visuals... I'm sure there's a way to comprehend the visuals, but it does not tell you how to do it. And the way it seems like it should be done is not the correct way. But it's also definitely not to the fucking music.
Come on, are you guys really that simple? Nothing else going on? What's wrong with
Yeah,
that?
see, if they're gonna have conversations, they should be doing animated sections like this. Or at least, like, sections where they are standing still. And I'm not playing.
It's on autopilot. Why give it more than it's worth?
It doesn't even sound like this is to the beat almost. Like the hit its aren't. Maybe this. Okay, I'm doing better this time. That one felt like it was to the beat, the other did not.
We aren't. Prove it then.
But why does it sound like the hit its here? Like the.
Oh, we don't have to put effort in. We just show up looking like this.
The hit its are not even like synced to the music, I think.
Sure you do.
Which is kind of like.
We're light on our feet. We're flexible. And we're fast at.
Nobody buys the act.
Yes, they do.
It's not an act.
I don't buy the act.
Yeah.
There's nothing to buy. It's what it is. Or what you see on the tin.
Yeah, that's...
I wouldn't expect you to understand. For us, it's just a job. We can take it or leave it. This isn't some deep-seated self-expression.
Again, beat, we make commercials. You tell me you put nothing of yourself into that?
What was that? What was that? That is the only time in the entire game that you have ever gotten that kind of prompt where it's just like, think fast. Like it's like they want you to hit it the second that the prompt shows up.
It doesn't feel great when you get it right.
It's Poco and Apoco being petty. It's the developers being petty then.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Ultimate bastard moment.
I like doing a good job.
They don't have a fucking right to be petty when their shit gets desynced. They have not earned the right. They have not earned the right to be petty.
It doesn't hurt at all when you mess it up, like you did with me. Never forget I beat you too.
Come on! Do you really think we thought about that at all?
Of course it hurts!
It's fine. It's a bump.
Right. We don't let it get to us.
Why does it hurt at all, though? If you're so above it all. If you didn't care about the thing you did. Just admit you give a shit. What are you embarrassed about?
It's not that. It's...
What? Like you?
Yes, of course I am. The shit I do is the shit I am. And yeah, maybe it's not healthy just how much self-worth I attach to what I make. But I'm a mature enough goddamn human being to admit I care when someone hates what I've made. And that I love it when they love it.
Maybe she's...
You can't listen to this, Poco. She's just...
She's what? What's she trying to do? She's too messy to be anything else than what she is. What if she's right?
We don't do this for ourselves. That's not the point of the job. We make something else shinier and move on.
The shine is a part of us.
If that's true, then why has it gotten so hard lately? Because this work has been fun. I know I'm not pretending that. I like working with you on this.
Of course I like working with you. I wish I liked the thing we're doing too.
Are you okay?
Hey, honey. Don't talk so loud.
What was wrong?
I'm sorry for scaring you.
Is this really just another false alarm?
There's nothing false about the alarms.
But she's stable. That's a good thing. Tell me how you're doing. How's the music going, honey?
You were so excited about that band, and you haven't talked...
What?
Well,
Are you ever gonna release that song I like? The one that...
You know how it's going? The band kicked me out. They kicked me out because they hate working with me. They hate working with me because I can't make practice on time. And I can't make practice on time because I have no time. Because most of the time I'm stuck either being here or waiting to get called back here. And that song you like, which you don't even care enough to know the name of, is probably never getting finished. I can't even listen to it now because of all this. I'm getting abandoned left and right, and not even my mom can be there for me.
That's not her fault.
At least you won't have to deal with that much longer. I'm sorry you feel that way. I wish it wasn't like this either.
They're still assholes. I don't get why you ever worked with them. They're not very you.
You have to trust people, Beat. At the end of the day, that's all we are.
Some people shouldn't be trusted.
They were good at their jobs.
I mean, sure, some people shouldn't be, but you can't come at life assuming that's who you're running into. People are messy.
The best advice I've ever gotten is from the person I probably hate the most. Or at least the person who probably hates me the most.
Not Sforzando.
Shockingly, I knew people before that.
Jesus. There's more people in here now than before I... That's because of you, in a way. Anything you did because of me isn't my fault. I hope you realize that. 3 months we tried to get you. Now, of course, we know why we couldn't. Sforzando made sure of it. But at the time, you seemed just like a ghost. Harm got antsy. If you can't make an example of a big target, you make a lot of small ones. Again, not my fault. Punitive bullshit. Yeah, well, it's effective punitive bullshit. Does deterrence actually deter at all? In my experience, yes. But we were using a large hammer on a very small nail. I'm not excusing it. It wasn't the right decision. I feel weak. Weak in a way that scares me. I'm afraid of what will happen if I go to sleep. And it's becoming so hard to stay awake. I can just wait a little bit longer. Just a little bit. I just need to hold on. Is this all there is? We haven't eaten or been let out. We've been forgotten. Left to rot with whatever that is. I wish I could do something. Anything. I don't know how we can then get someone who can. It was always a thing. Just... now he actually looks like it. It hurts to look at it. You used to be in here with me. You caused the break, didn't you? Did you get out with the others? Others? It was basically just your group. Maybe a few other stragglers. Stuff in here was bad after. I don't blame you. I'd have done the same. I just wish it wasn't like this. Me too. Please, don't just stand there. Okay. Please. Hey! Can you get us out of here? I'm not... Isn't she in charge? She can do it. I haven't been a part of this for years now. Do you think that means this isn't your fault? I wouldn't be in here if it wasn't for you. Oh, can I not? Oh, are we? Okay, I guess we're not going up. I guess we are going up. It's unclear where we're going. Here we go. Nothing around here. Rest. Don't worry. I know. Thanks. Interesting. It's all the harm folks. Not this shit. This is another one. This is another game with unclear prompts. Like, is it once it's in the center? Or once it touches the outer layer? It's also not to music. I can't even see what's happening on my fucking screen. I can't comprehend any of this shit. There's just shit everywhere. I got shot like 100 times. If I had a health bar right now, I would quit. Yeah, they probably made it so you couldn't lose this part on purpose because holy fuck, it sucks. Like, I will actually just say that this part of the game is bad, like capital B bad. Like, every time I've had to do this shit, it's been nonsense. Just absolutely no clarity during these sections on any of the elements of the... It doesn't help that the thing closing in on this diamond is the same fucking color as it. And what I don't, there's too much shit on my screen right now. I don't understand where the gun part is. Which one is even me right now? Like, not to be a fucking prick. Or like a Debbie Downer. But genuinely, I think that entire bit should be fucking scrapped. Like, or heavily reworked. It's just shit on my screen. Like, you know when you have never played an MMO before, or like people who have never played an MMO before, and then they see like the most, like, they see what a screenshot of like Final Fantasy XIV extremely high level play looks like, and it's just like absolute indecipherable nonsense. That's how I feel during that section.
You're a coward!
And then the most anticlimactic actual rhythm part. DC, your section is bullshit.
I see right through you! You could have been a force for something that mattered, but you tied yourself to something useless and destructive!
Just stop being so stubborn and let me help you.
Don't make me laugh! Help? How did you expect this to go? Did you think you'd corner me, and then a little tough love would get me to change my sorry ways?
Even harm.
I'm not sorry about my ways!
We can change the rules. Sometimes rules are...
The rules were fine as written. As originally written. This place used to see something clearly that most don't even glimpse at. All of my years in law enforcement... I was at the zero moment. I saw the thing take form. Everything I fight against And it's everything you are, and you can't even see it. You're too stupid. I reacted the same way I would now. Harm hasn't. They shifted. They keep accommodating and accommodating and accommodating and giving more and more ground. Soon there will be no ground for us to stand on.
You actually believe in this shit, don't you?
Acta non verba.
Acta non...
Actions, not words. Crest already lost what we believed in. And the twins never believed anything. But I don't pay lip service to what I believe in. I follow through.
So do I. Good luck with that.
Yeah. Some people you just, you can't reach.
What do you mean you dropped out?
We couldn't afford it.
That's for me to... I didn't ask you to do that.
It's not fair for you to keep paying for it.
I decide what's fair for me or not.
I don't think we can save this guy, Rest. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy.
We couldn't. It's not forever. I can go back. As long as it's in a few years, I'll still have the credits. Anyway, without enough money coming in, I wouldn't be able to keep going regardless.
We could have taken out loans.
First of all, no. We couldn't have. And second of all, no, we really couldn't have because we weren't eligible. I asked them.
There's always... You could have told me. You should have told me. We could have figured it out.
That's why I didn't. You've been quiet for a while.
I wish he could be more than that. How the hell did it get like this?
The situation with Harm was always going to go bad.
You're probably right. I wish I made different choices.
Just about Harm, or?
I keep thinking about the things I never said to her. The lost nights. The sleeping in a bed together because the room had just the one, but it was only ever sleeping. That's all it ever was.
Hey, are you? Really? You and Quaver's mom?
No, because nothing ever happened. I try not to let the pain get wasted. We're here.
Bam. At ease, I'm not in charge anymore. Yes, ma'am. What's going on? She's just standing there. Menacingly. We think it's too dangerous to approach, so we're just doing nothing. No, yes. Real professional. Zondo. Let me have some words for her. You think I can? If you're sure. This is gonna feel... Oh, you'll see. Feel. Yeah. Just RP walk with me. You don't have to do that.
Hi.
Hello, Sforzando.
You would think you would give your co-founder a warmer greeting. Though, I guess neither of us work there anymore. You made sure of that?
You made your own mistakes. What do you have to do with what's...
Oh, I can give them a little bit of a backlight if I move my camera to the right.
With what's going on? Wait, do you think I did this? You're not that... Are you actually that stupid? Really?
As warm and pleasant as ever.
Oh, yeah. Whatever, I give up. You got me. Oh, wow. Go you, geniuses. Yeah, all of this? That's not me. Oh, you seem confused. No, I can see the hamster wheels that rolled you here. I thought about it. I actually designed a failsafe to do the thing you're probably thinking, but I never implemented it because that would be stupid. It would kill everyone. Everyone includes me.
You think this is going to kill everyone?
It basically already has.
So then...
Okay, so look. The world has always been shaped by our perception. Imagine if there weren't any years. If we just noted the passage of time by saying it's day 1,000,000,001, we would go crazy.
You've sort of explained this before.
Right, and I explained the thing you are. I need to tell you that again so I can get to this. Normally, silence are basically a shape that feels like what you feel they should be shaped like. Again, they're holes in the world. The space is filled by you, and it's filled with whatever you're feeling.
So they can be whatever you want.
Whatever you feel. It's not about want, really. Want all you, well, want. It'll do nothing. You can want them to be a breakfast buffet. They ain't gonna be pancakes, buddy. But if you're really, really hungry, maybe they'll be a burger. It's feeling, which you can't control the same way. Like, I guess if you truly want something, like really do, and do it hard enough, but whatever, completely not important. Anyway, it's besides the point, which is that music...
It's an amplifier. It makes you feel things harder than anything else.
Music doesn't make us feel things. Music is feeling. Art is feeling. And these things, they aren't filled in. They're just nothing. Same as a thing at the zero moment. Same as beat.
I don't look like that.
You're not that pretty. Anyway, whatever caused this isn't me. I feel lots of things. Honestly, even if I didn't, that wouldn't happen. There's something else. Something really strong. If I had to make a guess, it would be you. Beat, but you seem... No, there's definitely something else. This literally shouldn't be a thing that could happen. No feeling to latch onto means nothing to represent, which means that the nothing itself shouldn't be able to just be nothing. It should be, well, nothing. But the nothing has become something, and that something is nothing. Does that... Look, I mean, you see the logic problem here. So I'll answer your first question with, you can't. You can't stop it. There's not enough shit in the world to put in the space you need to fill. I dedicated my life to trying to squeeze as much energy out of it as possible, and I don't think I could come up with a way to fix the problem.
Yeah, I've played Kingdom Hearts. This is completely sensible. I grew up on Kingdom Hearts 2 specifically.
Can't pave over a black hole.
And I thought it was pretty decently easy to follow. I was like vaguely familiar with the plot of Kingdom Hearts 1. I just never played it because going from Kingdom Hearts 2 back to Kingdom Hearts 1 was a little rough.
What's left to say?
I don't have a whole lot of interest in the series overall, though. Like, anymore.
You want a magic bullet? Another answer?
I have a friend who speedruns
You want me
randomizers
to
for the
apologize?
second one, though.
That's the last thing I'd expect from you.
I know that the actual systems within Kingdom Hearts 2 are, like, insane. Like, the kind of under the hood stuff that, like, calculates all of the everything, all the logic behind it. There's like ridiculous hidden like parameters and whatnot.
Good, because it's not going to happen. Beat, we're in a pocket dimension made of my head. If I felt any regrets at all, I think this would look very different. But I have a feeling you already knew that.
Once upon a time, you told me I was trapped in a box.
What? You want me to tell you that I actually was the one trapped the whole time? You wanna I'm rubber, you're glue me? I know who I am.
We were both trapped. We still are. I'm at least trying to find a way out, though.
Hey, if you do fix the end of days, tell him I helped.
Same as she's always been.
Do you think she's right that we...
Does it change anything if she is? If she's right, maybe we delayed a little longer. If she's wrong, we get to prove her wrong.
Have you tried dating anyone new?
What? No. I hope you aren't asking because of her. I'd rather...
No. Oh my god, no.
You better not be.
It's the way you were talking before. I just ask because you seem a little bit hung up on...
Of course I am. The last crush I had died in front of my eyes after never reciprocating my feelings. I'm trying to be focused on other things now.
Take it from someone who is right now basically only focused on other things. One day, you will be dead. Right now, you are not dead.
Great
so,
pep talk.
You're funnier than I thought.
She once told me she thinks we look alike.
I don't see it.
Me neither. But she sure does. Said we could have been sisters in another universe.
Huh, well, that's a compliment.
To which one of us?
Guess.
Doesn't matter anyway. We might die before anything could happen.
Can't win the lottery every day. What, speaking of? Literally never. Barely ever drank, too.
Really? Never? Took you for such a rebel.
Bad for me, I have asthma, need stronger stimulants, yada yada. Whichever excuse you like more. I am a rebel, though.
Kids today.
I'm 21 years old, dude.
That's still a kid to me. Though when I was 21, I'd have said the same thing.
All those excuses are true, by the way.
So, the asthma? Do you mind that I'm...
It's more awkward to ask you to stop.
B, it's hard not to think this was all my fault. I don't think the silence exists without me. It's hard to talk about because I'm not even really sure about it. But I was so afraid of that show. That was supposed to be our last show, and I was terrified for weeks that I would never, ever see Eve again. Work race. It's stupid. We were friends for years. I saw and I knew deeply.
Sorry, I was trying to
core
access
that
my documents.
the things I was seeing were somehow the stuff I felt. I couldn't explain this in words if I tried.
I think you know what I'll probably say to all that.
What? That it's not my fault?
Maybe. Did this used to be a cop car?
Sort of. It started as not being one, then I had it retrofitted, then retro-unfitted. First color, it was yellow. I liked that.
So why the red?
I liked it more.
Let's roll?
Yeah.
A little finicky, but I think I can...
to remember when you are alone. Because I love you and I always will. Now and well after you've grown. I know things can't stay this
Huh. What's this? Mom?
You say I can beat this. You feel like shit, but screw it. You felt like shit. This isn't anything new. This is baby stuff. You can push yourself for the sudden bursts, the jumps up, the small sprints. Shadowbox the air to prove it to yourself. You do everything big and loud and awesome because you're better than this. Because you can beat this. But it's, the diagnosis isn't good. But you can beat this, and everything is great. And you're ordering Chinese food and saying, screw it, this is nothing. Telling your friends she's silly to worry, and that this will be nothing in a month or less, nothing in a year. But the chemo hurts. But you're stronger than the chemo. But it does hurt. It really hurts. In some ways, it's harder to tell if it hurts worse than the thing it's supposed to be fixing, but you smile through it. Even if the smile betrays a wince, because, well, you know, I'm not gonna keep saying it. I can't keep saying it. You've always known. You've been a defiant little bitch your whole life. You know it for a fact as much as you know how the dirt would feel beneath the wet grass on your toes, without needing to take your shoes off to check. But one day, you get curious. You shouldn't be curious. You are. You check. And the ground is colder than it should be. And the grass is dry as a bone. And the bottom of your foot is bleeding. And it hurts a lot. Too much. And you aren't even afraid to die. You're past that. You got over being afraid to die when you were told the diagnosis. Death doesn't scare you. Suffering does, though. Suffering scares you a lot. Suffering the way you keep feeling on the edges, the way you're getting a sense of it. It's the scariest thing you can imagine. And it only gets worse. There's so much pain in this world, and beating this means becoming a machine designed to feel that forever and ever, for even just a chance at more. And the more might just be more of this. You need to do that every single day, and you've always known it was going to be like this, and you got fight in you. But maybe not that much fight. The thing about cancer is that if it goes on long enough, at some point the rallying just stops. Once you realize you can't actually win, your only two choices are to lose slowly or to lose now.
Leave it at that for a few minutes. Ads are about to come on. Go ahead and take a break, get a drink, wash your hands. You don't know where this stream has been, wash your fucking hands. Back shortly. And we're back.
The you in this is me, of course. I'm not sure how else to talk about this. It's even harder to talk about it than it is to feel it. I just wish I had a few more years left. I wish you had them with me. I'm sick of losing slowly. To Pete.
Are you scared? You can talk, you know.
Sorry, I'm thinking. I don't think I am. What's the worst that can happen?
Death, for one.
I don't really want to be alive. I mean, I'm not suicidal. I don't want to die, but I don't want to be alive. It's a Christmas gift that wasn't on my list. And I'm grateful, even, that it was given to me, that I have time at all, but I don't know what to do with it. This might be the quietest my head has ever been in my entire life.
Closest you can remember, at least. Do you love this person?
The only time I've ever liked myself is when I'm on stage.
That's not what the question was.
I don't know who this person is. Or her, either. I felt sick.
It wasn't your song anymore.
It never really was mine. I just sang it. But there it was, with his voice, and he had made it, and I hadn't, and I just wished I was something at all. Not even the best, just something. And it was too much. Same thing happened to my mom's songs, and then the same thing happened to my mom. And it felt like I was just vanishing as the same thing happened to me.
Is he the person you hate most?
No, I should hate him. I wish I did. He gave me maybe the best advice I've ever heard.
Be sad and speak plainly.
You make it sound so simple.
That wanting to be something feeling is definitely me with a lot of things I want to be good at. It is. Ask yourself what hits the gut more and just say it like that. You don't say to someone, I don't like you and what you stand for. You tell them to eat shit.
You never forgot this.
I didn't forget any of it.
She's a goddamn little... She's the only woman who puts up with you. She doesn't put up with me.
Hi, it's me. The Spurg.
Hey, B.
Just call me a bitch next time. It'd be more honest.
Bitch thinks she's a superhero.
Christ, you're a ridiculous caricature of a human being.
You're ridiculous.
Whatever. What did you even want to talk about?
You're out, shit for brain. We need someone in. Someone who's actually good. I'll be polite. Look, you gotta understand. You don't have that much going for you, and this band could, but you don't. You don't got it. Plus, you're not hot. Gotta be hot. We'll fix the songs you did stuff for to make them work without you. Shouldn't be too much work.
What the shit, guys? Did everyone agree to this? Seriously, not even you've got my back?
B, some people just don't have it. Sorry. I hope you figure yourself out.
You keep dwelling on them. They drive you out of spite, maybe.
Not maybe.
I want to be on stage and in front of them, and I want to spit in their hair from a microphone. I still want to make them sweat with the kind of jealousy that you get from not understanding why everyone else understands something.
Is that what pushes you?
It would be easy to say yes, but it's not why I think about these things. My dreams are unrealistic. I want to change reality.
God, I hope you don't think that's profound. My dreams are unrealistic. I want to change reality.
I keep thinking about every time I could have made one fewer mistake or looked slightly cooler. I wake up in a cold sweat thinking about those moments. Thinking they don't think about me at all except to think about those moments.
I'll say this. And I'll even put down the controller, except that my number buttons are a little on the fudge. There we go. I'll even put down the controller for this one. Because this is a thing I've thought about a bit. And I do think it's important for creatives in general. Yeah. Yeah, this is like, okay, it's time to address the audience time. It's story time a little bit. It's really if you are choosing to get good at something but you have already placed too much stake into being good at it, if you've placed a lot of your self-worth in getting good at something but you're not good at it, or you feel like you're not good at it, you have chosen the hard path. I'm not gonna tell you it's impossible to get good at it, or to get good at something, or to like improve in your creativity, but you have chosen the hard path. Because you're going to practice, and you're going to start making attempts, but you have the critical eye of an adult now, and you can more easily see flaws. And you're going to look at your work, and it's not going to make you happy because you haven't practiced enough yet. And you're gonna take like an ego blow. You're gonna get your Disco Elysium psyche damage. You're gonna have to just take the hit. And so it becomes a lot easier to improve at these things when we disconnect or try to untangle our sense of self-worth from the things we are creating or doing or getting better at, whatever skill it is that you've got now. And that's not to say that you don't feel good about yourself when you do succeed, because that's deserved. But also we have to find our self-worth outside of creative pursuits. We have to be fine with just being worth being, so to speak, outside of these things, in order to find our self-worth, or else our psyches are going to take too great of a hit when we try to create something and it doesn't turn out the way we want. We're going to get not just frustrated with our lack of ability, we're going to take it personally. We're going to take it out on ourselves when that happens. So that's kind of like a big kind of sticking point for artists in general, I think. You kind of gotta need to hear that very much. I'll be real, that is very much me. Thanks, King. Of course. It's a thing that I think a lot of artists struggle with, or like creative people in general, especially when they start doing, or like if they haven't really practiced much, or if they start to get serious about it as an adult. Because also with an adult eye, we're more critical. We're able to like point out flaws a little bit better, but you can also use this as an opportunity to grow faster, because you can point out the things that were, not coming out the way that you hoped, but now you know where to work. Whereas when we're younger, maybe we haven't established as much of a critical eye, and we're kind of just flailing around a little bit. And so when we're younger, maybe improving at anything, really, not anything, but like a lot of creative pursuits, it might, growing might take a little longer, especially if you're not taking it as seriously. So it's all very much brain tricks in a matter of perception. And, you know, it's not as easy as saying it. You know, it takes practice to be like, okay, well, I didn't do as well in this creative pursuit as I hoped. You know, I'll try not to take it out on myself, but it is kind of, you know, it's not as easy as saying it sometimes. You gotta take a little bit of an ego blow, maybe. But you have to, you know, it's something to keep in mind. Like, my self-worth is not determined by how good I am at this hobby or at this creative pursuit. You know, I've seen people struggle with it a little bit, and ultimately what, you know, failing to do so leads to things like heavy negative self-worth, burnout, just straight up quitting the thing. I've seen people struggle with keeping up things that they are extremely passionate about, because that passion turns into, like, you know, kind of negative feelings of self-worth. But that's a little thing I wanted to touch on, just because it's a thing I've been thinking about, because I have seen some folks struggle with it, and it seems like it came up here. And, you know, I gotta use this useless fucking psych degree every once in a while. It's more than just my mouse pad. The first sign is that something is going to be hard. Most people just do anything else. Yeah.
Does it hurt to think about your old friends like that? I don't know if they ever were friends. They were coworkers. If that. They weren't friends.
They weren't friends.
But now I have new ones. And they haven't let me down. Maybe not for a lack of trying.
The type of shit I clip and save for later. God, yeah, I think I ended up pretty much fucking with someone starting out because I tried to tell them to not care too much about being good at art. Oh, other fave bit. I'm so freaking serious, I could shit blood beat. I'm so real. I do not think you need a third chorus. I don't think any song needs a third chorus. Except for Special K by Placebo. That thing has 3 choruses. But we're not Placebo, and we're not writing Special K. 2 choruses only. Cap it at 2. Doing 3 choruses is like shooting a guy you just gave life-saving surgery to so you can give him surgery again. Placebo mentioned, of course. Special K in particular is like, it's not my favorite song by Placebo. However, that is maybe their hookiest song. They hit you with a hook and you're like, this must be the chorus. And then immediately after, they go into the next big one and you're like, oh, this is the chorus. And then they get you with the other one. And it's like, oh, this is the chorus. Got confused because I thought it was the fucking cereal Special K. No, they're talking about ketamine. They're talking about the drug ketamine. Actually, really fun thing about that song is radios refuse to play it because it's about fucking ketamine. And I believe what was it? They made it into an EP so that it wouldn't show up on the singles chart, like in response to that. At the third chorus. Give it a solo or something, or a weird break instead.
Even if I can't not think about...
B, you did great out there.
The small kindnesses, too.
But why do you do this? What pushes you?
I can't talk about it.
It's a really good specific thing for her to rant about.
I actually can't. I don't even know what I want. Not because I haven't thought about it. I don't even really understand what it is. I only understand the space around it. I can kind of see the shape the space around it forms, maybe.
Oh god, she is a silence. She's just describing the silence.
I can almost tell you what it almost feels like. It's like there's this sudden small burning between my eyes, like I'm going to cry, but it's dry, then it's gone. It's in the space between my chin and my throat. It's a lightness that reminds me of something I can't even remember I forgot. It's all the things I've ever thought about. It's just who I always have been, somehow. And for those small, quick flashes, it's like I know what my soul looks like. Like I can connect with the person I know I can be, the person other people like. And my brain can suddenly understand something bigger than it can think about, bigger than the small container I live in. And how do you... I'm trying, and I can't... You can't just use direct language to say it because words aren't enough. There's a shape around a space that you can't understand. You can't even think at it right. And there aren't words for that.
You just said some.
Not any good ones. What did you think, Mom?
That was pretty good, sweetie.
Pretty good? Come on, that was amazing.
Is this the same voice actress trying to sound younger, or did they get someone else?
All right.
I guess the fact that I am asking means I couldn't tell.
I'm not cocky.
I can't believe she actually said that.
Look now, you know I love you, right?
Obviously.
Obviously. So, do you want me to be nice, or do you want me to be honest?
Well, we know where the sister got it.
You've got spirit. I love that you're putting so much effort into this.
What did I do wrong? I was on key.
You were, but singing the right notes, it isn't all of it. Tone isn't even all of it. It's a hard thing to figure out. It takes a lot of time. I used to be really, really bad at it.
I don't believe you.
Oh, I definitely do. I've heard the tapes.
We're circling back to that later. Now, look. How do I put this? It's kind of like you're, singing like a prize fighter.
A prize fighter? What the heck does that even mean?
Well, you're acting like you just want it to be over. You're trying really hard, but at the wrong bits. You can't just sing the moments in the music. You have to let the moments sing for you.
I don't get it. I guess I'm just stupid.
You're not, sweetie. You're 12.
Everyone 12 is stupid.
Beatrice, sweetheart, think of it this way. Say you're watching a movie, like an action movie, right? There's this big moment at the end where the hero realizes he has something up his sleeve he forgot about.
Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's gotta be what that is. I'm pretty sure the upstairs neighbor has brought out the DDR pad again and is stomping around. Hopefully the mic's not picking that up. Sometimes I forget people are named Beatrice. It's only ever registered as an old person name. It's definitely out of style at the moment.
And the
or at the very least, it's been out
out
of style for a long time. I'm sure there are some people who were born with it, and probably some people pick it.
Okay.
That's always cool, right?
Sure, I guess.
Now, is it cool if he does it really fast after he tells us or someone else tells us what's going on? Or is it cooler if we sort of sit with him for a bit and kind of figure it out along with him? That's what great music is. Music is finding those moments and letting them breathe. You're so talented. Mama's little baby makes me proud, okay?
I'm not a baby.
Yes, you are. Come here. Give me a hug. This is how singing should feel.
Aw, little baby bee.
Learn to love it like you love me. You do love me, right?
Obviously.
Does she have the dead mom anime hair? Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
To beat. You know I love you. Obviously.
I love you too, Mom. Obviously. The thought I'm obsessed with is that it takes 7 years for your body to completely remake itself. And the reason I can't stop thinking about it is that the person I was 7 years ago is gone. And I'm terrified that I don't know who she is, that I've lost touch with that person, that I've failed her.
Maybe the kindest thing you can do for that version of you is to be better than they were. You just have to keep doing the best you can. And you'll get better at it. And it'll take forever. But you will get better at it. And I don't know who I am right now.
And I don't know who I am right now.
But I am better than who I was before.
But I am better than who I was before. I am 7 years different. And I am 7 years better. And I refuse to be worse than who I was before.
Oh, I'm locked in. I see the guitar come out and I know it's coming. They're not just gonna make me watch.
I heard it all again. The shimmer in your eyes. The pictures intertwine and mirror into mine. I never thought it'd be this soon. I lie awake inside my room. I close my eyes and wonder why I care so much this time. That bow was your mom's, wasn't it? You know, everyone, and I mean everyone, says it doesn't stop being hard. But I wish that was actually true.
Just leave me alone.
I would if I could, Quaver. But I have to be here for both of us and for, everyone else.
It's not fair that that's getting shoved onto me.
No, it isn't. Listen. For a long time, I thought my mom was the only good thing in my life. Without her, I had my sister and I had me. And I hated both of us. I hated my sister because she tried to take care of me and she wasn't my mom. And I hated me because my mom wasn't there to stop me. And then that made it hard to do anything else, so I just didn't.
You don't have to do this. It's not helping.
You would do this for me.
I couldn't. I don't want this. This just feels mean.
Quaver, I'm not good with these things. I'm not good at being a person. I don't know how to make this better for you. I just know what I've dealt with. And I know none of this is your fault. But this doesn't stop without you. I need you to help me here.
I'll just screw it up. I've screwed up everything. I'm tired, and I don't care about whatever you're trying to do, and I don't care about anything else right now. I miss her, Pete. I keep missing her, and it hurts. I just want to forget how it feels. I used to be so good at just not thinking about it. I can't stop thinking about it. And I'm trying so hard to just feel nothing, but it's impossible. It's everywhere I look.
I know. I was horrible to her the last time we talked. We fought over the stupidest thing. The worst thing for me was the voicemails. You hear them and you're on the phone with her again. You're on the phone with her, but she's not on the phone with you. And yet, I still have this phone. It's almost 20 years old now. But I don't want to get rid of it, because if I get rid of it, then I'll get rid of those. I hate listening to them, but I don't want to live in a world where I don't have them anymore. Some people just take up more space. I always wanted to be one of those people. I try really hard to be. I carry a goddamn chip on my shoulder, and I try to make that shoulder wider than it is. But I don't think I fit in that box.
I'm seeing more 1,000 times resist parallels.
Or maybe I do, and I'm just worried I don't. Sometimes I'm worried I fit in there too easily. Whatever. None of this matters. My mom took up all the space in the world without even trying. And maybe that's not good. Maybe it's just neutral. I don't know. I'm not equipped to think about that. But it felt good to be around her. And when she died, all of that space was suddenly filled with nothing. And that's a lot of nothing. It's heavy, and I can't grab it all. I have too much trouble carrying my own life. I have no space to carry death, too. So, I don't even think about her anymore. I loved her more than I think I've been able to love anything or anyone since. And I don't even think about her anymore. And I don't want that to happen to you. That's what I'm trying to say. That's all I mean. I think sometimes feeling hurt is better than feeling nothing. It means things were real. Are real. It hurts to remember, but the remembering is the thing you've got.
Just a part of my life. You're just a part of my life. And you're just a part of can't get rid of you.
That's a fun shot. Damn, kids got hands. Excuse me.
I can't stand it, it's brain poison. My mind unravels when I toy with the thoughts it gives me, leave me wishing. But maybe that's why life's worth living. Reaching for something dreams, some feeling breaking through. I can't understand it. With all these memories, at least I'll never be without you, without her.
Sort of.
I don't know why, but for a second there I was pressing like exactly the wrong ones. I think I was distracted by being a new character. It came back. Let her say the F word. Oh wow, that shit did not come back, huh? Better not make any mistakes. Oh, I pressed those how to order and it let me do it. Oh. Better say fucking the album. Hey, you gotta keep the T rating. Maybe. Is this on console at all? Oh yeah, it is, because people are talking about it on their PS5. Did this get an M rating? It must have gotten a T, right? Oh shit, I didn't even see that. Like, I would presume in today's day and age they would give them a T. As much as I am enjoying this, God, I hope there's not another section. I have one mistake. I am one mistake away from doing it all again. You won't have to, you're unbeatable. Look, it's her, it's unbeatable. This one's no fail. Interesting. It's so funny how seeing the city level makes me yearn for doing the drink mixing game. It's not rated by the ESRB. I think it has to be on a PlayStation. It beat the ESRB. Yeah, I don't think Sony lets you on if you're not rated. Kind of just curious. Unrateable. I'm not familiar with snow halation. You know what game recently got Steam Workshop support is Bits and Bops. The Rhythm Heaven like that I streamed a while back. It's kind of crazy. It's a little funny because people are just straight up posting like copywritten shit to Steam. Like there's a reason why usually rhythm games do not have like a Steam Workshop. And all of that shit is handled off it's rated by Peggy. It's Peggy 12. Yeah, that's Europe. Americans are weird, though. I wonder what the ESRB has. Like, I assume it's T-rated. They're a little lenient on soundtracks. But also, like, ESRB works by, like, the developers put together a compilation of, like, the most objectionable content along with a suggestion of what the rating should be. And then, like, 5 ESRB people will look at it, and if they are unanimous, then that's the rating it gets. It's like 3 or 5. And then if one of them disagrees, it gets sent out to like a fuck ton of ESRB people. So yeah, that was fun. I like this. I like this quite a bit. We'll do another stream of it tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna do Animal Crossing, and then we will play Unbeatable for a little bit. We'll do some arcade mode until I am done. The Animal Crossing stream is probably not gonna be super long. We have 2 more days in Animal Crossing, I believe. Penultimate day at the Fern. Yo, it's poppin' at the Fern. But yeah, we'll stream this again tomorrow. For an unknown amount of time. I do have work tomorrow night, so I'll try to stream it kind of early-ish. And by early-ish, I mean maybe closer to like 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. But I think after stream closes and I start uploading this, I'm gonna try to work on the visual novel for about like an hour maybe. Like maybe an hour, maybe hour and a half. And then after that, I'm gonna hop into the Discord. Oh, actually no, I'm not hopping into my Discord, I'm doing something else. So scratch that. I'm not going to be hopping into the Discord. I am, however, hopping into the draw pile. Hopping on draw pile. Good number of furries on the team. Seeing lots of personas. I do think after credits you should at least open up arcade mode real quick because you're gonna unlock 100 things. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, sorry, my body blocked it. We watch the credits on this channel. We're credits watchers. This was drilled into me in my intro to film class in college. When I was a freshman. Get your badass off the couch. Get your goddamn ears out of the chat box. I know it's not on this layout, but on many of my layouts, I intentionally put my ears in the goddamn chat box. Why do you hate us? Why do you block us? Mean to us? It's my house. I really liked my intro to film class though. It was kind of a situation though where it's like you have to watch it kind of dead silent, and then you watch the credits. Oh, sorry, Kickstarter backers, you're like real small. Oh my god. I see Lugia. Thank you for kickstarting the game, Lugia. I see. Oh dear. Thank you, Alex Tour. Thank you. Just picking out like a little few of them. Thank you, Amy Smiley Face. This was the lower tiers. That's cool. Anthony Note Spelling Saba. Anthony wanted to make sure there was not an H in their name. But they left in the note spelling. That's like when in fucking like BoJack Horseman they give instructions to the sign creators and the signs have the instructions on them. Thank you, Anonymous. How do they have enough to donate everywhere? You didn't hear? They hacked it. They hacked all the money. There's so many Chris's on my screen right now. That like the entire screen is people named Chris and Christopher at the moment. Thank you, DJ TJG. Thank you, Daniel 4. Not the fourth, just Daniel 4. He's the fourth Daniel. Oh man, someone on here is named Donut, and I could really use a donut right now. It is rated T, I figured as much. I think I was a little thrown off when I saw like the phrase official album, because in my brain I was like, I wasn't thinking about like, oh yeah, so it's just uncensored on like the Bandcamp or whatever. Instead it was like, oh, the album as in the stuff you can play in arcade mode. They got swears in this game. I like the person who's just named High. I like the person who's named Hit Me Hard Beat. Oh hey, Insert Disc 5 is on this list. I know who that is. Insert Disc 5 makes really cool games. I still need to play, is it Through Stars in Time? Because I played the previous game. I played Start Again when that was out, and that was really, really good. It's a time loop RPG. I need to play it. Maybe that'll be a future stream game. Kazuma Kiryu, 4th chairman of the Tojo clan. Thank you. I'm still looking at the tiny... I have not read a single thing on the left side of the screen. I'm looking through these little names. Laser Walker, the other one. Don't worry, it's some stupid sentimental shit. Thank you, mustard potatoes. Thank you, my tummy hurts, but I'm being so brave about it. Really good name claim for your Kickstarter credit. Paul, I'm not putting that in unbeatable Paul Henderson. Thank you. Oh, that one's really tiny. I can't read that even on my big screen. There's like a really tiny name in there because they made it too damn long. I'm sorry, but your name is barely in the game. That's so funny. And what's funny is I'm pretty sure they could have actually fit it. Sans! Sean 2. Sir Gavin, Esquire of the Beats. That's really good. That's the kind of name someone gives themselves when they're a VR chat DJ. And then their thing is that it's like they're a knight and they play medieval music, but it's almost exclusively video game music. The final boss was a little girl's nihilism. Something like that. I think it is a game where maybe I have to look at like some other people's interpretations of what was going on. I was thinking a little bit less than I was trying to just play and entertain. I have to do some thinking later. An extra special thank you to everyone who told us in so many words that Unbeatable was a game that could never happen. Yeah, the wonderful big go fuck yourself moment. Ooh, confirmed. Aww. Yeah, we can make our way through all that stuff. Unbeatable arcade mode. Send a key. I see. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Yeah. I mean, you know. I suspect that maybe a little bit of a thing where, maybe they expect you to play it a little bit. Like, in between chapters, perhaps. I don't know if there's a way to acknowledge them all. Probably not. Oh, there it goes. I can see that they think this is funny. Probably. Oh, I see. Hitting quit there closes it. Well, that's just fine. Ads are about to start in a minute anyway, and stream's pretty much up. Tomorrow, hopefully around 1 or 2 p.m. EST, we spend some time on Animal Crossing. We return to Mossfern, and then we come back to Unbeatable for arcade mode. I did enjoy Beatable. I want to play arcade mode especially so that I can kind of assess it a little more fairly, because I really do feel like, as much as I love the story and characters, goddamn, those one sections stick out in my mind. So we'll play arcade mode and get a feel for like the solid real, you know, the game. But yeah, thank you for hopping in, everyone. Maybe I'll see some of y'all here tomorrow. Have a good night.